Hi everyone, welcome to Hanani with Amy. I'm so excited to be with you today. We are going to explore the Sefirat of Gevurah. We learn about Gevurah and embody Gevurah during the second week of the counting of the Omer. So we'll begin to open up to its energies today during our flow. And if you enjoy this, please join us live for our virtual class on Sunday. You can learn more about it by going to the YouTube and clicking on newsletter or learning more about our class. And we'll go ahead and start by bringing awareness to our body in space. And just notice how you are seated in space. And we're going to begin by tracing a line around our body. And this can be a soft line, it can be a dark line. Just have fun with this. How is your shape in space at this moment? We'll close our eyes, bringing the palms to the thighs. Begin to settle in, taking a few deep breaths. And as you breathe, bring your attention to the inhale, drawing the inhale inward towards the center line. And as you exhale, send the exhale throughout the shape of your body. Gevurah is an inward focused energy. So we will focus on bringing the breath, the inhale inward. Do this a few more times, inhaling towards your center line and exhale throughout the body. Open the eyes. And again, just notice how you are separate from the space around you. On the second day of creation, God separated the lower waters from the upper waters. And this separation is what we are bringing into our awareness right now. To give space for another, for a project, for a relationship, we need to create separateness sometimes. So just take in this awareness around you. We're going to reach the arms out and up, creating a structure around us, a boundary. And Gevurah is boundaries. It's structure. It's the ability to say no to something or to say yes to something else. So just notice how this feels as you move the arms out and up. And think of this structure, this boundary, as permeable. You can change your mind about how severe your structure may be. You can soften it, and you can also bring in a more severe structure. Let's do that one more time. Inhale as the arms reach out and up, and let's exhale to goalpost arms. Noticing if the wrist is over the elbow, making sure the arms, the forearms aren't flopping forward, trying to keep everything in line. And this is form, this is shape. Gevurah is the ability to bring in form into our lives so that we can choose how we spend our time. Let's move the structure to the left side of the room, moving from the ribs, coming through center, coming to the other side of the room, and paying attention to make sure you're not moving from the arms. So this may be a very small rotation, letting the shape move from the ribs. Inhale to the left, exhale through center to the right. And begin to notice what it feels like to open the arm to create a boundary on the side body, opening up through the left side. And the left arm is associated with Gevurah. Feeling the structure in this movement, the structure of the ribs, And does that feel different if you root the sitting bones down into the earth and open up just a little more by reaching the fingertips towards the ground? We'll switch sides, bringing the right arm out and up, drawing your boundary. Maybe you want to soften the boundary. Maybe you want to make it a little more severe. You get to choose. Breathing through the side body. And we'll come back up to center. We'll come into all fours, keeping this awareness of the structure as we move, making sure the shoulders are over the wrist, hips over knees, feeling the length between the crown of the head and the tailbone, and then pulling the belly in and up. Gevurah is the element of fire. And so we'll start to fire up the belly, just bringing a gentle awareness to the belly as we move today. Inhale as you reach the left arm of Gevurah up, and only come to a height that is comfortable for you. We often overextend by reaching higher than we should. So if this is where you are, that is perfect. And then we'll thread the left arm through, bringing the head down to the earth. You can roll onto the shoulder, breathing into any areas of constriction, filling the body with each breath. We'll come back up to all fours, bringing the left leg out to the side, and then rising up, arms teeing. Inhale, reaching the right arm up and over, finding the structure. Are you rooted through the left leg? Are you opening up through the side body? Are you pulling up through the core? And then from here, sweep the left arm overhead, bringing the right palm down to the earth, and noticing the angle that you're creating with the body. We'll come back up through center, and let's flow the arms back and forth in a repetitive way, bringing in an awareness of ritual. When you repeat actions or behaviors, you can bring things into your life as rituals. Maybe it's prayer, maybe it's song, maybe it's the rest on Shabbat, or even the separation of Havdalah. Just notice the rituals in your life. And we only establish rituals through repetition, through order. We'll come back up to center, bringing the palms back onto the earth. And take a moment to open up to your cow pose, allowing the belly to soften down, allowing the heart to reach forward, crown of the head and tailbone, reaching upward. And notice the space that you've just created. You've created space below you, and you've created space above you. And think about how you want to fill that space, how you want to move that space. Exhale, pull the belly in and up. Now you've created a space here. We have the ability to create space in our life, to create containers, to hold things, to hold opportunities. Inhale, belly lowers. Exhale, pulling the belly in and up. We'll reach the right arm up on an inhale. Exhale, threading the arm through, placing the head on the earth. Maybe even bringing in boundaries here. Perhaps lengthening the left arm creates a boundary around you. Maybe your boundary is placing the palm on your low back, or even tucking it in if you want to bring it to the hip. You can change your boundaries. Breathing into the right shoulder. And then we'll come back up to all fours, reaching the right leg out to the side, rising up. And let's bring back our awareness of rituals. We'll reach the left arm of Gevurah up and overhead. And then we'll sweep it down to the earth. Letting the right arm extend, creating a beautiful arc of strength from the foot all the way to the fingertips. Gevurah is strength. Feel the strength and power as you root down through the left hand, reaching through the right foot. And then we'll let this strength help us establish our rituals. As we move the arms back and forth, continuing to ignite the fire and the heat of the core. Rituals bring in an awareness to time. How do you want to spend your time? If we think of our lives as a series of containers, what are the containers that you want to fill? And how much space are they going to take up in your life? We'll bring the right leg back in, coming back to all fours, walking the knees back, coming into a modified plank, letting that fire ignite the heat of the belly, feeling your strength here, feeling your power. You can come to a full plank, whatever feels good to your body. Just noticing how you can build strength by just bringing awareness to the heat of the belly, the heat of the core, shoulders over wrists, keeping the hips in line with the body. And then we'll bend the elbows as we lower down to the earth, taking a moment to connect with the earth and feeling the structure of this pose. Crown of the head, reaching forward as the toes reach towards the back of the room, tucking the elbows in and coming up to all fours. We'll lift up to down dog, hips reaching up and back, maybe pedaling out the feet here, and taking a few breaths. Begin to notice the shape of this pose. We often step into down dog and hold it. It's like we're just waiting for it to be over with sometimes. But what would it feel like if you changed the shape? Walking the feet back, maybe even walking the arms out wider. Reaching the hips upward as you lighten the load in the upper body. Creating length on the side body. And reaching the heels towards the earth. And how do you want to fill this shape? Breathing in and breathing out. We'll walk to the top of the mat, releasing the head down and letting go of any places in your life that you feel like you're holding too much Gevurah. Maybe the boundaries are too rigid. Maybe you feel restricted. Can you imagine that you're releasing, just softening even, those places in your body and those places in your life? Gently tuck the tailbone, rising up to standing. Gevurah is associated with the color red and gold in Kabbalah, and while any color may bring the feeling of Gevurah into your space, let's imagine that or drawing a boundary with red or gold as you reach the arms out and up. Noticing how that feels. Bringing the hands through the heart center and then opening the palms out, forward, coming into this pose of strength, of power. Reaching through the feet, lifting up through the thighs, igniting the heat of the belly. Open palms, opening to receive. Letting the shoulders release, creating space through the front of the body. Maybe even bringing in a mantra, an affirmation. I can choose how I spend my time. I can choose how I fill the space around me. Let that sink in. We'll come to the front of the mat, placing the palms together, stepping the left leg back, coming into warrior two, arms reaching out, coming into our form, head over heart, heart over pelvis, making sure you're not here or here, but just gently reaching the tailbone down as you pull the belly in and up. And then gaze over the right arm with a laser beam focus. Gevurah is the ability to focus, to use our energy towards a specific goal or purpose. Can you focus that energy over the right fingertips towards something you want to bring into your life? And then we'll reach the right forearm down to the right leg. And just like we did on the floor, let's create that side angle here. Maybe you want to have a strong side angle with a more rigid boundary, reaching through the foot as you lengthen through the fingertips. Or perhaps you want to soften the boundary. Maybe just reaching up, making sure you're not collapsing down, using that strength to reach up through the obliques. And then we'll rise up to standing. Hip width apart or a wider stance, whatever feels good to you. We are going to create space with our body by creating a contraction to make space. And you can make this space as big as you want, but just think about what you want it to hold. We'll reach the arms out, gentle bend in the knees as you contract the belly back, creating this space. And I'll show you from the sides. You can see the contraction, but just pull the belly in. And this can be a tiny contraction or a deep contraction. What do you want to hold in this space? Inhale as you open. Let's do that one more time. Pulling the belly in and up. And then we'll open. We'll come back to standing, coming into a warrior two on the other side, pivoting the left foot towards the back of the mat, coming into your warrior two, taking a moment to set up, reaching with strength through the right leg, making sure you have the knee over the ankle, creating this angle through the front leg, and then power through the arms, through the fingertips. Maybe even lower down a little bit. Can you find more strength? Gazing over the left arm of Gevurah. What do you want to focus your attention on? Breathing in and breathing out. Place the left arm onto the left thigh, reaching the right arm overhead. And again, notice how you feel in this pose. Do you want a sharp angle? Do you want a softer angle? Or perhaps you want to move your boundaries as we stay in this pose. There may be moments that you make a decision about where you are on a topic, and then you change it instantly and you soften, or you close and you become more severe. It's up to you. We'll rise back up, coming up to standing, placing the palms onto the hips, wide stance, pulling up through the legs with strength, through the core, lifting the heart up, Soft bend in the knees as you forward fold, letting the head release down. Palms on the earth. Gentle bend to the elbows. Imagining that you are releasing any places in the body, any places in your life where you hold too much Gevurah, too much intensity, too much focus, too much rigidity, and just let it go. Breathing in and breathing out. Soft bend in the knees as you tuck the tailbone, rolling back up to standing. We'll come to the front of the mat, reaching the arms out and up, creating a circle of red or gold around you. Exhale the hands through the heart. Gentle bend in the knees as you forward fold. We'll come down onto our knees as we sweep the legs around. Lengthening the legs in front of you. You can keep a soft bend if that feels better. But let's find the structure of this pose. Flexing through the feet, connecting with the earth, lifting up through the spine, palms beside you. And can you create a little more length? Can you release the Gevurah from the shoulders, which are probably too tight? But send that energy maybe through the thighs or the core. Lifting up, bringing in a new form as the arms rise, keeping the flex, and then exhale, changing the shape as you move forward. You can stay here if this is the form that feels like Gevurah to you, or you can begin to walk it down, bringing back in that inward focus, that inward gaze. Are there places in your life that have too much judgment? Can you see them more clearly from this perspective? Are there people that you overly give to? Maybe you need a boundary. Just thinking about where in your life you're holding too much Gevurah and where in your life you need more. One more deep breath here. We'll walk the hands up the thighs, bending at the knees, bringing the knees to the right side of the mat, back through, paying attention to the form as we move, bringing the knees through center, and then let them tip, and see how much you can keep this structure as you move back and forth. We often move like this, very softly, flinging the knees to one side and the other. But I invite you to notice how it might feel different to try to keep structure as you move back and forth, keeping the belly pulled in. Let's do that one more time. Releasing any Gevurah in the hips. And again, where can you send that excess? Maybe you need it in the core, maybe an awareness of the feet. We'll come down onto the mat, laying down, lengthening the legs out, arms by your side, surrendering to the earth. And as we close our practice today, can you imagine that you are drawing the shape of your body in space, maybe in red or gold, and take a few breaths as you bring your attention to the shape of your body. Breathing into the shape, breathing in strength, breathing in free will to choose how you spend your time, and breathing in empowerment to choose the containers, the rituals that you want to create in your life. Inhaling inward and exhaling throughout the body, through the shape. Big inhale. Long exhale. We'll gently roll into the side, coming back up to seated, crossing the legs, placing the palms together. I wish you a beautiful week of Gevurah. May you create boundaries that are healthy. May you protect your space, and may you glow with a beautiful red golden light around you. Thank you so much for joining today.